everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. So it's time for another Valentine's Day, guys, and we need a look, right? So this is the look that I came up with for my Valentine this weekend. Yes, it's already this weekend. Where did January go? February is almost halfway over, you guys. But nonetheless, it is Valentine's Day. So if you'd like to see how I came up with this beautiful look, you just keep on watching. Oh, my goodness, I'm so loved. Puppy kisses, oh my gosh, oh my. All right, so first I'm going to go in with my Catrice Cosmetics Goodbye Pores Prime and Fine Poreless Blur Primer right here. I found this at Ulta. I think I paid $8 for it. It's pretty good. I like it. It definitely is soft. It's not like a silicone-y feel. It's like a velvety feel when I rub it into my skin. So I like that about it. And it definitely blurs, which I like, because I do have the fine lines, and girl, I have pore issues. So I definitely like that it blurs. It does have, I've used this before and I've said this before, it does have a smell to it that's kind of wild. It smells like a perm. It really does. It smells just like a perm or color treatment for your hair. And I rub it in everywhere, girl, because I got pores everywhere, and they get wild looking. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris 24-hour matte foundation. This stuff is pretty good. Give it a good shake here. It's pretty good. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I know there's so many out there to try. I have yet to, like, I want to do like a foundation face-off eventually, because there's so many good ones out there. But so far, this one is my favorite drugstore foundation. I've talked about my e.l.f. beauty sponge many times also on my channel. I find that this little sponge right here is amazing. I have never used the actual beauty blender, so I don't have anything to compare that to. But when it comes down to like the drugstore brand sponges, I've tried the Real Techniques and they're wonderful, but this one's better. And I think I paid what I pay for this sponge, $5 or $6, something like that. And it's wonderful. And this one I've had forever. They take a beating and keep on going. Kind of like me. So what is your plans for Valentine's Day? Do you have a sweetie that is going to spoil the hell out of you? I hope you do. I hope you have a wonderful romantic night with your loved one. Mine will be working. My husband will be at work. But we're going to go out before he goes to work and have like an early lunch or a late lunch or an early dinner type of thing. Spend some time together before he goes. So that's always good. And of course, I'm going to go in with my Covergirl Clean Professional, and it's just a translucent setting powder. Another one of my favorites from the drugstore. It has that Noxzema smell, which I absolutely love. Oh, you guys remember that Noxzema, right? I still use it from time to time. I loved that stuff, though. I lived for it when I was a teenager and had problem skin. Which I never really had real bad problem skin, but I had my breakouts from time to time. And of course, as always, this is like kind of like my ride or die right now when it comes to bronzer. It's that Cover FX palette we got like a long ass time ago from, I think it was BoxyCharm. But right here, it's been loved to death, as you can see. And I like to take my bronzer on like a diffuser brush, just kind of like, because I want it to be light. Because I'm so fair and pale, I don't want it to be muddy or blotchy or too dark for me. And I've got these cheekbones. I got some big, look at that cheekbone right there, you know? Goodness. So one thing about us really fair, light-skinned ladies is if we're not careful, our bronzer can get away from us real quick. And I'm just going to grab some of that blush out of that same palette. Got some blush happening, girl. It's Valentine's Day, though. It's alright to have a little bit of red going on. Spoolie through these brows. So do you guys pluck your own brows, wax your own brows, use one of those brow, like what was that, Fabulous Brows or Flawless Brows or whatever it's called? Me, I go get them done because I know I will totally destroy my brows if I try to do them myself, you know? Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Covergirl Brow Pencil in Blonde. It's just a retractable, has a little spoolie on the end. It's very nice. Another good quality item from the drugstore. The last little girl that did my brows did a really good job. I went in there, I said, girl, I want a good arch. Because I don't like it to look like I got caterpillars just kind of sitting there, you know. And my brows are very thick and, you know, got a lot of hair going on. So they can look wild real quick. So I was really impressed with her. I know a trend that I've been seeing going around here lately where the girls will take their spoolie and they'll do this to their brows. Let me do it real quick and then I'll get up close where you can see it. And they leave their brow kind of hair like up like this. You see? And I cannot. I gotta put them back down here because they look wild to me if I do mine like that. But if you do yours like that, go for it, girlfriend, because I bet it's pretty on you. Another thing I seen going around was like a fishtail. The fishtail brow. I can't. Only for straight jacket. And of course, I am not a brow professional. I'm not a makeup professional. So my eyebrows are never, ever, ever, ever going to be from the same universe. They're always going to be from different worlds. But I'm getting better. And after I fill them in, I always like to go in and spoolie them. Kind of just comb through them. So brows are on. Alright, so next, you guys have seen this product many, many times here on my channel too. It's the Koke Concealer, and it's in light right there. It is really good. Like I've said before, I've used the primer potion from Urban Decay. And I always reach for this, and I think it was $5 at the drugstore. And I usually just take my finger to disperse it. It is so creamy and light, and it dries down really nice. And it's a perfect eyeshadow base. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. So I definitely recommend you try it out if you haven't. All right, then I'm gonna go in with my Face Secrets brush. It's like a duo brush. It's got a pencil on one side and just like a shader on the other side. And I'm gonna grab some of that powder that I used earlier, and I'm gonna throw it over that primer just so that everything glides on smoothly. And of course, if I have any powder fall out down here, I will just kind of rub it in. Just like that. All right, so now our face makeup is complete. Let's move right on into the eyeshadow. So I chose to use my HUDA. You guys know this is my girl. I fangirl her to death, y'all. My HUDA New Nude palette right here. One of my absolute favorite palettes ever, which I think all her palettes are my favorite, but here's what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 518 brush right here. It's just a large fluffy blender brush. And for my transition shade, I'm gonna start off with Tickle right here. Very appropriately named, you know, because we like to be tickled on Valentine's Day. Ugh. Now on that same Morphe brush, I'm going to go in and grab some of the shade Spanked. Yes, I picked the perfect palette for this Valentine's Day look. Yes, I did. And I'm going to throw this right all into my crease, girl. Alright, with a clean, fluffy brush, I'm just going to go in and soften up all the edges. I'm not adding any more product. I'm just softening it up a little bit. Make sure that it's all blended and there's no harsh edges and harsh lines and stuff. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. Alright, I'm going to go super, 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 super extra and sparkly. I am going to take some of the concealer that comes in this palette. Let me clean it off first, because girl, gets all mixed up. The only thing I didn't like about the palette is that there was no like cover over that little piece of concealer, so that it doesn't get all the other shadows in it, you know, and fall out and stuff. But it works really, really good for the palette. All right, I'm going to take that on my Morphe, what is it, a 421 brush. It's for concealer. Grab some of that up. And I'm just going to kind of, I guess, kind of cut my crease. In this hooded eye, girls, we know that we have to go up a little bit. Otherwise, it doesn't show up, because our flap of skin hides it. All right, now that I have my concealer laid down there, I am going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of Excite right here. It's super, super glittery. And I'm going to throw that kind of in the middle. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color, or that glitter. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to stick that right over here. It is super glittery. Like, you will get this everywhere if you're not careful. I like to just take my little brush here, kind of wipe away those little specks, because they do kind of come off pretty easily. So there's that so far. This is definitely a date night, Valentine's Day date night look for sure. And if you wanted to do the same look, you could always tone it down by not using such a wild glitter. You could just use a nice, you know, maybe the same, maybe not as dark, like a shimmer shade. But if you want to go a little bit wild, you can definitely make your eyes make a statement with that glitter. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing over here, just about halfway through. I mean, this concealer is doing the trick. It is sticking pretty good, but I would recommend, if you use this and you're getting ready to go out on the town, I would pick up a glitter glue, for sure. Because the concealer, it'll hold it, but I'm not sure how long. And you certainly don't want to be all getting romantic, go in for a big old smooch, and you got glitter fall out all over, you know? That's not gonna be cute. All right, again, sweep away that excess fallout right there. All right, so for the inner third of my eye, I'm gonna go in with this Halo Top from ColourPop. Their collab with the Halo Top ice cream, and it's like a white, shimmery, glittery shade. It's very, very pretty. I'm gonna place that right on in the corner. Let's see, because I want to lighten this up a little bit. And I'm going to kind of drag it over into the glitter just a little bit. And if the brush doesn't sweep away enough glitter, grab you a Q-tip. That's what I do, and it takes it right off there. Those ColourPop Super Shock shadows, say that 3 times quick. They're beautiful. All right, so I've got my white in there. It looks pretty good. It is just shimmery and glittery and beautiful. But I'm gonna go ahead with a fluffy brush again. And I'm gonna kind of grab, let's see, I'm gonna grab a lighter shade right here. It's called Secret, right there. And I'm gonna go up top there and kind of blend all that together. Without, hopefully I don't disturb my glitter. Boy, that glitter, whew, that's some serious glitter right there. It's pretty though. It's very pretty. Okay, so, all right, now on my Luxie brush, it's like a dual brush right here. I'm gonna take this end and I'm gonna grab some of, I wanna kind of lighten it up on the bottom because I've got a lot going on top. And I'm gonna grab some of the kind of, well, let me see, decisions. I think I'm gonna go in with the Secret again, right here. Put that on my lower lash line. Just kind of dust it on there. And bring it all around. All right, so there we go. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I got this as an add-on, I think last month's BoxyCharm. It's all right. You know what, I'm such a false lashes wearer that no mascara, no matter who it is or what it is, gives me the exact look I'm going for, so I always pop on falsies. But for an everyday wear mascara, this is pretty good. It's definitely kind of a drier consistency. It's not real liquidy. This is what the wand looks like on it. So it's kind of those short, rubbery looking bristles. It's definitely not like the Too Faced Better Than Sex wand at all. But I feel that this one kind of grabs and lifts pretty good. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I definitely like the way it looks on my lower lashes. Absolutely. Like, you can definitely feel when you're putting this on, you can feel it grab your lashes. I definitely don't think it has the effect like on the commercials that I've seen. What was it? On Instagram, I think it is, where the model, and she's got these really long lashes. I think her lashes are probably long to begin with, so this just coats them very nicely. But for me, I have short, stubby, I wouldn't say my lashes are sparse, but they're very short and stubby. This doesn't give me that va-va-voom, way out there, way to heaven kind of lashes. But this is what it looks like with just the Thrive on. Not bad. And as you guys know, I'm gonna always go. I don't even have to tell you guys what I'm putting on my eyes for lashes because y'all already know. But those for you who may be new here, I am an Eylure lash queen. All day, every day. It is the Accents in 003. I also use the 005 and 007s as well. But these are the lightest lashes. They are just, they give me a natural look because I'm not a, batch your lashes, have lashes clear up to here kind of person. I like a more natural look. So this is what I use. And then I'm going to put them on with the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe right here. Comes out black, so that helps. You always just need to put like a little thin layer of glue on. Don't need very much at all. All right, so here we go. I always use my tweezers. I don't use the little applicator that comes with the lashes. I don't like it. This is my preferred method right here. As you can see, just a little thin layer of glue. And then I give them a little push. And they have that little flare at the side there. I love it. And then I always take a lash curler, mix my lashes together. I just like the way it blends them together. Makes them, you know, so that you don't have any of your natural lashes all peeping down and stuff. I think it works perfectly. And I tell you, these lashes too, the Eylure lashes that I just showed you, they say on the box that you can get up to 5 wears. No, honey, I get way more than that. I think it just is the how much upkeep you do for your lashes, how well you take care of them, that extends the life of them. And of course, this look would not be complete without some highlighter, so I'm going to go in with my Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, of course. And this is one of my absolute favorite highlighters. I absolutely love it so much. And remember, it's Valentine's Day, and you're going out to probably a nice little dark restaurant. Look at that pop, guys. Girl, he will see you, like you'll get up and go to the bathroom, and he'll see you all the way across the room just by your highlighter. You will never get lost. I absolutely love this highlighter because it's so beautiful. And even us light-skinned ladies can use it. We just have to, you know, they said going in with a light hand. I don't know what that means. It has to bling. And I like to really shine on the tip of my nose. And get that chin. And get some in those inner corners, of course, because we need that, right? Got to make those inner corners bling. And your brow bone. Everything's got to be nice and shiny. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my Believe Beauty lipstick in the shade, what is it? Satin Crush. I really like this line. It's a Dollar General. It's very affordable. Everything there is $5 or less. And if you're curious, I did do a review of their makeup line. I will link that video in the description box so you can check it out. And I like to put my lipstick on with a lipstick brush because I have no lips, so it helps me define them a little bit better. And I think I'm going to keep this kind of a matte look. It's kind of a satin matte kind of look. I was going to put a little bit of gloss in it, but I think I have enough sparkle on my eyes, and I kind of want my eyes to be the sparkly show stealer, so I'm just going to leave my lips like this. Such a pretty color. All right, and there you have it. This is my Valentine's 2020 or 2020 look. This is what I would look like if I went out on a date on what is it, Friday night with my husband. Like I said, he's working, so we're gonna go have lunch and all that, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of a toned down daytime look. But this is very beautiful. I'm very, very happy with the way the eyes turned out, the lashes, the lips, the highlighter, everything looks wonderful. Let me know in the comments below what you have planned for you and your sweetie this Valentine's Day. Are you gonna go out and have a celebration? Are you gonna stay in and have a celebration? Let me know in the comments below what you're gonna be doing. Are you a chocolate lover? Are you the little hearts, the little conversation hearts? Me all day long, honey. I am a Whitman's sampler chocolate lover, I love them. So, you guys have a great Valentine's Day, and you always stay beautiful. Bye.